Money, Mike's day trading live stream. Happy to be here with you guys. We're gonna be checking out. We're gonna be getting into some stuff. Let me just check the audio levels here right quick. All right. I hate listening to my own voice. Maybe I should just talk with an accent at all times. You know what I'm saying? This is my natural voice, people. You know, nothing to see here. Basically, next day trading live stream. You got my whole window here. So, you know the deal. We got a screener, small cap stocks. This one right here I really like today. Obviously, if you look at the volume, not just the volatility. Devs does look nice as far as volatility goes, but the volume isn't really there. This one's already up 247% today, but I think we can easily see a 500% runner on this one. I'm going to say I have that up in the Legends chart already. Obviously, right now, we're looking like a bull flag. We had the same pattern play out here, but this is going to be a little different because market just opened. So now the real volume is going to hit. So basically, let's go here. Let's look at the account right now. Let's look at the holdings here. I'm not going to show you the value of my account, but you could extrapolate it and figure it out if you wanted to. So, if you've been following the live stream, you know that I made the worst decisions possible. So these are my two holdings right now. We're down on both of them. See average cost there, market value. We're down 700. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, sure, you can see the account value at the moment. Who gives a crap? And then this one, average cost 613. We got $2,000 into that. We're down 300. If you look at the weekly chart, it still looks like bad. If you look at the monthly chart, you're like, all right, that's not so bad. The 3-month chart, life is good. We might retest the 511. We have not done that yet. I don't think there's any more downside to that because this was the run they had after beating their SEC case. So I like Zcash. I actually like Zcash better than Bitcoin for the next few years. I think now is the time where we're going to get a solid privacy cryptocurrency, a solid privacy blockchain. Oh yeah, check it out. Hub security. Like I said before, the unfortunate thing with today is that I have absolutely zero extra funds. I've full ported into these two. So this is our day trading live stream. But we might not be doing any live streaming. So we're coming down and we're touching this value inefficiency here. See that? Wick. There's the candle body. But we were in the pre-market trading on this one, so. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would be a little tempted to buy right now. But I think there's going to be more downside due to the fact that this pre-market trading was so insane. Obviously, we traded ugly pattern on the overnight. And second 4 a.m. hits, this thing started popping. So this could be a pure pre-market pump and dump. I mean, we had a little capitulation here, which is good to see. Although it is pre-market. This is ugly right now. The volume is just wild. I mean, obviously right now there were a lot of short shares available. Yeah, a lot of short shares available. 2 million, which is basically the majority of the entire float, if not more. Getting good numbers on this is hard. So this is one of those like real tricky ones. But like I said, I'd be tempted to buy right now at this 33-cent range. So the mid range of this right here. And sure enough, Brad was right. But like I said, this one's kind of a nothing burger. As far as day trading live streams go. Yeah, basically I'm sitting in my dookie. I'm stuck in this particular stock until we get back to 99 cents, because I'll be damned if I take a realized loss on this company, which is killing it lately. But I can show you exactly what's happening with this. So there's a 1 week. Let's look at the 1 month. I can show you exactly what's happening with this. So when you get a stock that's trading, sub dollar, around 50 cents for a long time, not incredibly long time, not enough time to get delisted and have to do a reverse split. But when it's trading down here for a long time, and then you get, positive earnings for the first time ever, and it pops up, you're going to get a lot of capitulation. Basically, we call it re-rating. So you're going to get this dip on the intraday was way, way farther south than 81 cent in the pre-market and post-market. So, like, if you were smart enough to buy during that dip, pre-market, post-market, I think you could have got in for sub 60 cents, if I remember right. So, that was a beautiful thing. And then, of course, we pop back up. What is it? Only a couple days it took to pop back up. I made money on this pop. Not going to lie. I think this day trade for me didn't play out very well. I think either I broke even or I got stopped out. So, of course, once I saw this pattern here, I thought to myself, that's looking pretty good. I should definitely buy into this bad boy. We're getting 4 days above $1. Perfect time. And I can even show you guys. My first purchase was in $1. Oh, no, that's not that's insider trades. So my first purchase was this go around was $1.16. Oh, I had sold the day before at $1.15, but I liked what I was seeing, so we bought back in. All right, it dipped. I bought back in $1.03. Bought more at $1.98. Bought more at 93 cents. Bought more at 85. Bought more at 83. Bought more at 84. And 83 ended up being the bottom. So, I mean, if you were smart enough to buy the bottom on that, I mean, you're a genius. Good for you. And as you can see, I don't know why it's showing red on the day. We are definitely above the red, but she is obviously trying to find her feet again here. And we are, about 5 cents off. And it looks like Zcash is starting to run too. This is beautiful. My price tracking's being weird. So yeah. So we might not even have to do a day trade. Hub C. Oh yeah, you see that red candle? Right back up. Man, this would have been a beautiful opportunity to get into. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you're locked up. I'm not trying to... I actually thought about doing what I call the Robin Hood interest-free short-term loan on this day trade today. And it's just like, I don't ever want to do that again. Only because if you get wrecked doing that... So basically what you do... This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what some people do. I'm not saying that I've done it in the past. But basically what you do is you buy in. You don't buy in. You deposit money from a bank account. And that bank account may or may not have a couple grand in it. I mean, depending on what Robinhood will let you deposit, you could really go nuts with it. But I'm pretty sure it's technically breaking the law if you have the intent to deposit the money when you don't actually have the money in your bank account. But this is what some people will do. They will deposit money when they know it's on their bank account. And when it hits It will eventually get bounced back and credited back. And then Robinhood will come after your account. They'll put they'll apply that negative to your account after crediting you. But what they do is they give you instant deposits if you have a margin account. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. Freaking killed it. Oh, killed it. Just wish I had money to put into it. You know? I targeted it at 33 cents. At 43 cents, we're up about 30%, 27%. So, and I mean, we're probably going to get 3 to 4 green candles in a row here on this 1 minute chart, on this 5 minute chart. We can go to the 1 minute chart just to see a little more of what's going on. So yeah, you get 4 minutes, then we get a tiny bit of sideways trading, typical bull flag. Oh, ooh, she's going red. The short sellers are trying. The volume is already at 500 million. That is freaking insane. Freaking insane. But as you can see, I don't have to do that today. My account's already up 6%, which is nuts. Obviously, this thing we're gonna check out this thing in Robinhood Legend. I don't know if I can open 2 legend charts at the same time. But you see how this runs. It's like a pattern, you know? You get 3 green candles, pushback from the short sellers. It doesn't go anywhere. Too many buyers, you know? Another green candle, which is probably exactly... This is exactly what man, you can't look at 2 different stocks and 2 different legend charts at the same time. What is up with that? Huh. Robinhood. Robinhood, what are you doing? And you see, we got the engulfing green candle. Oh, man, I'm really glad I did not stop loss this out. Because basically, I'm back up to where I was now. Or almost. Fingers crossed here, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing. And as you can see, the trade is on here. How do I... Here we go. My trade is on here. My break even's on here. So you see what we're aiming for with that line. So we had a sell. Basically, it would have been really bad news if the red body of this candle completely engulfed this green candle. And it was like big old green candle. I wonder if I can check the volume per specific candle. 11,000 shares. This one is 22,000 shares. 56,000 shares. So volume is dying. So there is a pretty good chance that price is going to pitter out a little bit. We're going to get a drop, at least in the short term. Because, 11,000 volume. Yes, it was a buy. But still, that means volume is dropping per 1 minute candle. You know? So we'll see what happens here. I mean, we're not getting a price crush where a bunch of sells come in all at once. I'm looking at the order book, and the order book... Yeah, let me get a little in-depth look at the order book here because it's just better on the phone. Oh yeah, we're up to 96.52 today. Snail is printing at 97.5 cents. We are only down $118 today. At one point I was down close to 1,200, and that was rough. But so basically at this point, due to the fact that we're losing steam and I'm starting to see that curve, that downward curve on the chart, I will actually be thinking about selling this right now. But the same token, I do believe in this stock, and what I'm looking at right now As far as like what's going on with the markets, I don't see a ton that I want to get into. You know, you see we're getting a little bit. We get 2 small red candles, but those were not enough to engulf the last green candle. So this candle's important. Volume's minimal, 170 volume right now. So volume's completely dried up. So usually if that starts happening, you know, basically this thing is taking a sigh of relief. So basically what'll happen now is if we get a third red candle, this thing, those 3 red candles completely engulf that green candle, we might start seeing some chop here, which is fine. Probably won't sell at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. I have an hour before I have to leave for the chiropractor. I got acupuncture today and everything else. So yeah, price action is not great right now. But the rebound this morning in price, overall, beautiful. Chef's kiss. So we'll just wait and see. Basically, $1's become resistance right here in the morning. This thing has a habit of getting savagely short attacked. And let's see. My last purchase was at 83 cents. My last purchase was at 83 cents. And I need money today. So I'm thinking right now. I'm contemplating doing a market sell. Let me check the order book. That's what I was going to do. I was going to check the order book. Yeah, the order book is ugly. Right now our best bid is at 93.95. So if I throw the sale in, I'll have a 10% profit on my last chunk of shares bought. So basically, I would love to change like first in, last out on this. Because, so basically, if anybody doesn't know, so you get a thing called first in, last out. I'm going to look this up real quick. So Robinhood uses the first in, first out method by default for all stocks, ETF, and cryptocurrency. This means that when you execute a sell order, the system automatically sells the longest held shares first. And it does not offer a built-in app setting or user interface to select last in, first out. So that sucks, because even though I know that I bought shares at 83 cents yesterday, or 84 cents, the lowest price yesterday, if I sell this, it's going to go with my $1.16 shares, which sucks. But ultimately, if I hold, it ends up going up. It really don't matter. That's really what that comes down to. Dude, shut up. Hey, enough. Shut your face. Let me look at you. You just got a scabby on your head? It was a scab. It wasn't a tick. So from here, as you could see, my cost basis came way down after that because because that first bundle of shares, oofta. That first bundle of shares was the most expensive. Everything else was $1 or less. So that part kind of sucks because it's going to affect my realized gains tracker, which sucks. I mean, definitely still positive, but that was a huge hit to my realized gains tracker, like $200. I'm still vastly into the positive. But still, come on. Come on, Robin. Can't let me do a last in, first out. And now, let's check my average cost on these bad boys. Let's check my average cost. 96.28. Still, I know that, and let's do the math real quick. Let's bust out the calculator. Let's bust out the calculator. If I bought 1,111 shares, I'll go right to this thing again. So if I bought my first, as a limit buy and then a sell at 115. Profit, baby. So if I bought my first 2,000, okay, so I bought my first 1,111 shares. We're only going to do those because that's all I'm selling today unless this thing goes above $1 again. So I bought all my 1,111 shares at $1.16, 1,288. And then I sold those for $1,059 just now. So yeah, that was a realized loss of $229. So we are not selling these shares until we have a total return of $300. I know this is probably boring to some people because I'm not doing the day trading. I'm not jumping into, this thing. This insanity right now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, you had another re-entry. All right. So this was that 930 re-entry that I was saying, buy here, buy here. It had to do with this value inefficiency here, as Crypto Corey taught me. Some of this stuff works. This right here. You only have one candle confirming this price discovery. It's basically a gap. Came right down to it. Pow. I bet if I drew a Fibonacci on this thing right now, which Corey also taught me, we pull low to high, we would have been looking at that one for it. I believe we pull low to high. So it came right down the 7.6, past the 618, almost right down to the 764. So if I saw it stalling out here, just above the 764, I'm buying. So like a lot of these practices, like I understand this is the 1 minute chart. Your momentum trading, you're looking for, your good entry, your quick entry. And I wasn't on this chart when I said this is the time to buy. I saw it in a wider time frame chart. Like, this is beautiful right here. This is beautiful. I mean, if you bought, you would have been, look at the profit you'd be at right now. Freaking 50 cents. We're hitting resistance there. It might blast through it. No. We're doing Fibonacci's. We're turning that off. Done. You would be in really good shape right now. You would be loving life. You'd be up, what? Close to 50% now, 40, 44%. If you had sold at 50, that would have been your 50%. Life is good. You're done for the day. That's how quick it is. You'd have been done trading in 20 minutes. Done for the day. Beautiful thing. The unfortunate thing, the thing that I've noticed lately with day trading and how it's changing is because of the fact that there is so much retail trading nowadays. It's become more accessible than ever. You're going to get a lot more manipulation. Usually, most people have poured into these things by 8 a.m. So I've noticed that with a lot of these stocks now, the biggest gain is coming pre-market, which is unfortunate because it's limit trades only. So you can't quick in, quick out with the market trades. And obviously, I showed you an opportunity where you could do it during market hours here, like this right here. This right here, that's huge, and that's all you need. This is the perfect, most epic day trading scenario here, and it's of course, it's gonna happen when I don't have the free capital to jump in on it. Like, granted, I could have just taken the loss, and but you know, as anybody who's been following the page, following the channel, they know I'm looking for consistent profits. I'm not investing in any stock that I don't believe in, so if I do get caught, it is what it is. I average down. I know what I hold, and I don't freak out about it. Sometimes we're just sitting in the dookie for a couple days, which is exactly what happened with this. Literally watching this thing go down yesterday. And, yeah. And a lot of the stuff today is looking like garbage anyways. I see the broader market. The SPY's at a new all-time high, so I'm sure all the other ones are freaking going nuts right now. Let me check it out. But I think here we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get an SR flip on the 50 here. I think we're gonna drop off. I think volume's gonna dry up a bit. Let's see. Volume on this candle, 4.9 million, 5 million. Oh yeah, 12 million, 6.46 million, 6.27 million. Now this candle, we're only at 4.4 million. Oh yeah, look at that volume point. You'll see it in the top of the screen, the white V. That's the volume for that specific candle. I mean, the volume is still there, but obviously short sellers are starting to pour in. People got their profit targets for the day. Insane. They're like 30 minutes. I made what most people make in a month. I'm out. Yeah, so another 6.3 million. Yeah, so see, volume is, you had a lot of volume here in this pop. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I'm not getting into it now. The measured move was right at 9:30, just like I said. That's when you buy. I said it. I would buy right now. Or I would be tempted to buy right now. That was the buy point, not financial advice. And boom, there we go. I mean, if I had jumped in on this trade, that would be it. I'd be done for the day. I'm just checking, because I had another play I wanted to do today. A real short-term play. Ooh. I really missed out. UiPath. So that was, I saw a couple yesterday, and I was eyeing them up. So, Sentinel-1 was definitely one of them. We're going to be looking at the 1 weeks on these. Oh, look at that drop. They didn't put anything in their earnings, I don't think, in my opinion, to warrant that drop. This could be a Max Payne play, options play. Basically, what I'm assuming is stellar earnings were priced in to the stock at the moment. So when they didn't have like incredible earnings and really, I mean, their guidance was still good. Their adjusted EPS doubled. It beat the expected. The revenue was slightly below estimate, and they laid off 8% of their workforce. But their guidance was increased. I mean, everything about this stock is amazing. So I might actually be looking. I'll be looking at this one for a swing play, as well as UiPath. So we'll be talking about these on the live stream tonight. If you were watching this today and you were able to get into some ODTE call options on this today, which was what I was thinking about doing, and unfortunately did not have the free capital for it, you'd be making out like a demon right now. All right, where we at? All right, I don't care. We're green today. I got cash. We're green today. I got some cash. I'm also getting paid today. Yeah. So life is good. Life is good. Obviously, if Snail goes nuts today, like I'm actually liking this one for an $11. You know. So let's check this out. How do we get some options on this bad boy? I actually really like this right now. Expiring today. Calls. See, $11 calls are only 26 cents. Damn. I like these calls. 26 cents. I think this thing could hit $12 today. And you saw, I put a small investment into this thing. This is basically just going to be my fun money for the day if this plays out. But you can see the price of Path right now. You see this one green candle is engulfing multiple red candles. And let's see, volume. Volume is ticked up on this one. Not a crazy amount, but it has gone up. But so this is one I'll be watching. Oh, we're printing 11.11 at the moment. Oh, I like that. I look at that a lot. But you're seeing this V-shaped recovery here. So we'll probably get some chop in here, but I'm expecting at least 11.50, if not higher, on the day. Because this right here, this was 4.30 yesterday. Yeah, so this is where it closed yesterday. This is where it closed yesterday. And you see there was some insanity right before it closed. I don't know, we actually closed. Oofda. Still, price looks good. Like the price action. I'm betting on an $11 bounce. I could tell just by looking at that chart. All right, let's do it. Let's look at this chart. Because we were looking, I was only looking at this right here. So obviously we didn't. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Delete drops. There we go. So we're pulling low to high. So this would be the 714, the 618. So we dropped all the way down to the 1. Oh, now look at that green candle. Now we're printing, baby. 11.26. Yeah. So I'll be watching this one. How many do I have? 5. Profit of 50%. We hit 133. We're going up. So right now, those options are worth money all day. Just like that. 50% gain. That's how easy it is. So there you go. I did a day trade for you guys today. You know, it wasn't a lot of money. Made 70 bucks on 130, but still, 50% gain. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, people. This is how easy it is. Obviously, options are going to be a little more risky. By a little more risky, I mean a lot riskier. At this point, one I would be advocating for, and one that I've covered a lot on the live stream, would be Supercom here. You got a smiley face, but with that Israeli company. See, so I showed you a 50% gain. Oh, look at that. Even more than a 50% gain now. Look at that. Oh, you're almost double your money now. You're almost double your freaking money now. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I just keep doing it. I just keep freaking doing it. This was the perfect. So I rushed home. I had to run out this morning, but I rushed home to do this day trading live stream, because when I was looking at this stock this morning, I was thinking to myself, this is the absolute perfect setup. And Supercom is another Israeli cybersecurity company, so you might get people. You probably get people buying into that just as like a sympathy trade. You know what I mean? There's no options on this. I'm not going to take a trade. For today, I believe I had 0 day trades in a 5-day period. So me doing that UPath trade was just for your benefit, so you could see, like, there's opportunities all over the place every day on this stuff. Absolutely insane. Like, you just gotta be able to find them. That is the biggest thing. So, like, I was checking out, you check out the message board. StockTwits is the best one. You check that a few times a day to see what's trending. I saw Sentinel-1 and UPath, and they're solid companies. Solid companies. I am still going to be eyeing those up today for a day trade. So if we get Snail takes off, I get my my profit target on that, and I'm out. I'm going to be buying options in UPath and Sentinel-1. I'm going to be looking at 3-month options, basically targeting their next earnings, because it'll be 3 months, about a quarter away. If you're cybersecurity, I'd be done now. Definitely be done now. That extra pop to 60, that was a gift. Take it. Get out. Not financial advice. That's what I'd be doing now. I might buy some more Zcash for the weekend. Like I said, I'm getting paid today, so there's no pulling money out of this account now. Not important. Not important. So I might average down on Zcash. Not gonna buy more Snail. I'm just gonna hope that I'm just might check out Supercom. I might just chill. Might just chill. I got the day off today. Randomly, Money Mike's got the day off. In about an hour, I gotta be at an acupuncture appointment. So it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm loving today. I think I just made the money I needed to cover my acupuncture appointment with that little day trade. And I'll be honest, that thing had legs. It's probably still going up. There's probably yeah, see, it was faltering. That's why I got out. Just this little pop right here, I made 50% off, and that was only some few pennies. Yeah, it was only a quarter, less than a quarter. We went from 11.07 to 11.27. I got out when it faltered here. It wasn't much. That's why options are beautiful. If you don't make your measured move, the problem with options is you can lose all your money. But look, it's getting legs. It looks like it's going to keep going. You could have made even more money. You probably could have done 100% on this today. Not financial advice. As you can see, we're up. And they do what no other place does. And so this, for me, was my worst week in over a month by far. You can see I'm up 46% in a month. Staying diversified and just doing little swing trades and being smart about it. And this is you see my 46% in a month. I'm kicking hedge funds' asses. Obviously, I have a smaller account to manage. It's easier. We're in a bull market. Another thing to consider. But so that was a bad week for me. So this right here, I'll show it to you right on the bigger chart. This was my bad week right here. You know, we had a dip. It was rough. We rode it out. We averaged down. But I knew what I held. So life is good. You know, we're basically back to break even on the beginning of the week right now. Let's see. I would say this is the weekend. And as you can see, you know, Friday was kind of the beginning of the... So I'm almost back to break even to the beginning of the week. And then, you know, hopefully we keep going. And, you know, we're skyrocketing past last week's high. That's the goal for today. But right now, I think I'm going to log off. I showed you guys 2 amazing opportunities. The money's there. Look at this computer. 30 degrees Celsius. Frickin', look at that. Look at this. 4090, baby. Only the best. It's not the best anymore, but it was the best at one time recently. Frickin' crazy. This is an air-cooled system, too. I built this PC myself. It is amazing. I actually have to clean it all out soon. I'm going to do this whole room this weekend. These disgusting animals mess up. So, yeah. That was our day trading live stream. Short and sweet. Literally 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I showed you 2 50% trades in 40 minutes. You could have got out of Hub C when I told you to got out into it. Get into those U-Path options. Bam, bam. You would be over 100% on the day, people. That's how easy this day trading can be sometimes. And then you're done. Like, if you have 10 grand and you make 50%, now you got 5 grand. If you jump into that U-Path trade with everything, which I would have jumped into it with my profit, another 5 grand. I would have jumped into it with just my profit for the day, off the trading off the first 10 grand. So 5 grand, 50%, $2,500 bucks. Now you've made $7,500 on the day. We're done. We're done. If I was purely day trading full time, which I'm not able to, unfortunately, I will be for the next 2 weeks. Fun little announcement. We'll be day trading the next 2 weeks, so get ready for it. You would have made $7,500. You would have made what a lot of people make in a month in 30 minutes, and you'd be best weekend ever. Best weekend ever. The only thing is, I wish I had free capital, so I could have done it myself for you guys, right in front of you guys. But that's how it goes. There are always more opportunities. It's always about abundance mindset. Do not get locked into a scarcity mindset. It's an ugly place to be. We don't have time for that here on the Manic Money Finance channel. Once again, not financial advice. Get this out there. Like and subscribe. Frickin' come on, people. Come on.